Well, it is the second phase of the polling for the national elections 2019, and first things first, we start with the polling percentage last at 9 a.m. and it was 9.51 polling that has been recorded in the 5 seats across Assam. In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 seats, and a mere 0.99% has been documented in Karnataka's 14 seats that have recorded 1.14% voting, and 0.85% in Maharashtra's 10 seats, 1.78% in the lone seat in Manipur, 2.1% in Odisha, and 0.81 across the 38 seats in Tamil Nadu. The voter turnout in Tripura, as per the news agency ANI, stands at 0% right now. The 8 seats in Uttar Pradesh have recorded a polling percentage of 399%. West Bengal's 3 seats have only seen a voter turnout of 0.55%. Chhattisgarh, 3 seats have recorded a decent voter turnout of 7.7%, while Puducherry has seen a turnout of 1.62%. So really slow the voting has been this morning, but it certainly will pick up as the hours go by. And let's talk about the all-important Uttar Pradesh state. Now, there are 8 seats here, 85 candidates, 19 with criminal cases, and 34 crore-patis that are going to polls in the second phase. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Uttar Pradesh, the all-important Uttar Pradesh. The state is primarily seeing the triangular contest between the BJP, the Congress, and the SP-BSP combined. Now, Akhilesh Yadav's SP is fighting elections in 37 seats, while Mayawati's BSP has fielded its candidates on 38 seats. There's the caste equation in play, there's polarization, and of course there is star power. And we have to start with the one person that has been continuously making headlines in Uttar Pradesh, that is Hema Malini, who is contesting from Mathura Lok Sabha seat. She has been the star campaigner for the BJP this season. She defeated, remember, the RLD sitting MP Jayant Chaudhary back in 2014 with a considerable margin. Even the former film star turned a full-time politician Raj Babbar is in the fray from Fatehpur Sikri this time around in Uttar Pradesh. And talking about Hema Malini, let's listen in to what she said this morning about the voting.
देखिए, सपा बसपा जो है एक दूसरे के साथ लड़ाई करते थे, नाउ सब मिलके कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि मोदी जी इतना उनका हैसियत बड़ा है, इतना काम इतना अच्छा किया है, हैसियत बड़ा होने के रहने दीजिए, काम इतना किया है, उससे लोग इतने प्रभावित है, तो इसमें थोड़ा घबरा के सब लोग एक दूसरे के साथ मिल गए हैं। दुश्मन होने के बावजूद सब एक साथ मिलकर मोदी जी को हटाने की कोशिश में हैं।
All right, that is Hema Malini there speaking in Mathura, where she is fighting once again from. And joining us this morning is Arun Anand, senior journalist who joins us from New Delhi, and also my colleague and political editor for WION, Kartikeya Sharma, is live with us here in the newsroom. Kartikeya, if I can come to you first now, 8 seats in Uttar Pradesh going to polls, and some star campaigners there, particularly Hema Malini, who had a very, very good run in 2014, possibly because of the Modi wave. What do you think are her chances this time around?
You know, I would say that Hema Malini, despite the antics, despite the news she has generated, I think she has the capacity to sail through from Mathura, because ultimately it depends how the electorate votes. For example, in this region, a lot of Gujars and Jats have voted together. But I think the bigger question is, because when we talk about 8 seats, people can say, well, you know, what's so big deal about 8 seats? But, you know, Uttar Pradesh, we have to understand that Uttar Pradesh is one place where BJP did fabulously well. And in this election, unlike last time, Bhairavi, where the slogan was Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, this election has boiled down to consolidated Hindu votes. Now, BJP is fighting elections on a cocktail of nationalism infused with Hinduism. And I think giving ticket to Sadhvi Pragya Singh Thakur from Bhopal is an example in case. So if that cocktail works, then, you know, BJP will sail through in UP. If it fails, if the arithmetic of the caste works, then the BJP is in a big problem. That is why every seat in Uttar Pradesh, counts for Bharatiya Janata Party. It's an election which will go down to the wire. And that's what is important when it comes to 10 seats, 8 seats, 15 seats, 20 seats in Uttar Pradesh, because everything will count on 23rd.
Every seat does count in Uttar Pradesh. So, Arun Anand, if I can come to you now, your thoughts about how this election is panning out for the BJP. And now that we've started with Uttar Pradesh, I know Tamil Nadu and Karnataka have more seats in the second phase that are going to polls. But specifically on Uttar Pradesh, your thoughts about, star campaigners like Hema Malini, like Raj Babbar, and also what Karthikeya was pointing out about the arithmetic. Will it go in favor of the BJP or will it go in favor of the BSP-SP despite the Congress cutting their votes? Possibly cutting their votes. Arun Anand.
Bharvi, this election is actually about this election is not about Raj Babbar or Hema Malini or any other leader. This election is actually now about Modi. It's Modi versus the rest. And ironically, the opposition has played into the, I would say the opposition has actually walked into the trap played by the BJP. And they themselves have turned by attacking Modi continuously and targeting him. They have made him the poster boy of this election. So this election is about Modi versus the rest, and as Karthikeya was saying, see, BJP always has an edge whenever there is whenever they go with a combination of Hindutva and what you call the development or welfare. But this time they have got three things with them. One is Hindutva, second is the development, especially schemes like Ujjwala and the schemes which have provided houses, and they have got Modi also. Now the opposition is totally, they have not been able to form an alliance. Ironically, what they call Mahagathbandhan, it does not go, beyond even 3 digits when it comes to number of seats. So the opposition is totally, and then the Tina factor is also there. So all these things point out, and as Karthikeya was saying, I think, a consolidated, a wave of Hindu consolidation has been going on for the last almost about 7-8 years. The benefits were reaped by Narendra Modi.
Right.
He was the right person at the right place, at the right moment. So, and we have to see whether this Hindu consolidation wave is continuing or whether it is not continuing.
Fair enough. Yeah, important point there, Karthikeya. So we'll have to wait and watch in Uttar Pradesh to see whether that Hindu consolidation is working or not. And of course, a big mistake, some would say, that the Congress did not give in to be the smaller partner in that alliance with the Mahagathbandhan. That's been spoken about for months before the elections, and it's sort of fallen apart there. Do you think that the big gainer essentially will be the BJP from that with the Hindu consolidation, or you think that, in that Mahagathbandhan, the chances is that the BSP-SP may still do well?
It's a good question, but a trick question. You see, it entirely depends how voting takes place. If the Congress party ends up getting votes from the upper caste, then the problem is with Bharatiya Janata Party. They are eating into the vote bank of Bharatiya Janata Party. And somehow, if the Muslims vote in certain pockets or constituencies for Congress party, then the problem is with the Grand Alliance, Mahagathbandhan. But I kind of agree with Arun there. This election, despite being so many things for so many people, for so many regional parties, has actually coalesced around Narendra Modi. You can love him, you can hate him, you can despise him, you can treat him like a god, he can be your devil, he can be your mentor, he can be your friend, whether you want to see the nation through his eyes, he's about nationalism, you can differ from his variety of nationalism, but it all boils down to him. So I would rephrase it and I would say, this election is about those people who would like Modi or who do not like Modi. The only problem for the opposition is that Mr. Gandhi is not fitting into a narrative. Though it does not mean that the Congress will not gain from the default votes. There will be a default vote. So UP is the best example in case of those who support him and those who don't support him.
I do want to shift focus a little bit to Tamil Nadu as well, but before I do that, Arun Anand, the question about the suspense, as Karthikeya was reporting this morning, about where Priyanka Gandhi is going to contest from, if she contests, whether it's going to be Varanasi, there have been cryptic messages coming from the Congress. Why do you think that they're holding out on this?
I think this election is still panning out, as Karthikeya was pointing out. Yesterday the way BJP announced the ticket for Sadhvi Pragya Thakur,
Yes.
Such kind of political moves, they have an impact. They have a much wider impact. It's not only impacting the Bhopal seat where she has been. The narrative of the election campaign gets influenced by that. So I think one reason is that they are holding it back because the election narrative is still changing and they're not very sure about it. And second thing is, it's always, the biggest leader Congress has, I can say this is not actually Rahul Gandhi, but they call, Turupka Ikka. So it's basically Priyanka Gandhi. So they have to build it up. It's also a kind, it's also kind of, a political craft that you build up something for a big leader. But I am not sure that Priyanka Gandhi, the way elections are panning out, I'm not sure that Priyanka Gandhi will be pitted against Varanasi.
Okay.
Because if she loses badly, and Congress is not going to gain out anything, because as Karthika was saying, that Congress is not considering itself, it has not projected itself to be in race to grab power in 2019. They themselves have gone into the default mode where they think that they are going to wait for 2024.
Okay.
So in that scenario, I don't think it would be politically very correct to, it would be a sharp move to pit Priyanka Gandhi against...
Yeah, it would be probably too late in the day to pitch Priyanka Gandhi at this point. But Karthika, I know you have a point. Quickly, then we want to move on to Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to say, just to clarify that the mode of the Congress party is to stop Narendra Modi from becoming the Prime Minister. You talk to people in the Congress senior leaders, it's not about whether they want to be in power or not. The whole thrust is, we will not let Modi become the PM. So, I would wanted to clarify on that point.
Okay. Now, Karthika, the big question, of course, is now there are many seats that are going to polls in the second phase when it comes to Tamil Nadu. This is, in a sense, the post-Jayalalitha, post-Karunanidhi era. How do you think Tamil Nadu this time will be different from any other election in the past?
I think it will be different for one simple reason, that ADMK is fragmented. Stalin is yet to prove his leadership. You have multiple power centers in ADMK. The star factor is not working in Tamil Nadu. Rajnikant is not in the fray. Kamal Hassan has not made that impact. So Tamil Nadu can be a game changer. Tamil Nadu, any party sweeping Tamil Nadu can impact Delhi. The way Karunanidhi ensured that the Congress is in power, if Stalin comes to power, it's a big loss to Bharatiya Janata Party because it's aligned with ADMK. So that way, Tamil Nadu is a game changer in this election.
Okay, Tamil Nadu is a game changer in this election. Arun Anand, would you concur there that Tamil Nadu is a game changer? There's so much up in the air right now, whether it comes to the DMK or the AIDMK, and it possibly could be that because of the factionism within the AIDMK, the DMK may gain here.
Bharvi, I agree with Karthikeya to some extent that Tamil Nadu can be a game changer in this election. It has happened in the past also, where Tamil Nadu has been a game changer. And it would be interesting. I think what is happening in Tamil Nadu is that there is it's going through a transitional phase. One generation of leaders, so they have gone out, and the next generation of leaders, this election is an opportunity for them or an occasion for them to establish their leadership. One is that. Second is that the BJP, Tamil Nadu is one state where BJP has done an alliance about which not many people within the party also are convinced. They are not very sure whether going with the ADMK was the correct move or not. And the buzz in the party is that the wind is, not blowing in favor of AIADMK, BJP alliance. But Narendra Modi has campaigned very vigorously there, and the party would also be, because the option probably would also be open. They might like to get DMK on board if the numbers are not matching. Tamil Nadu, I think the regional players overall, the BJP is looking at a possibility that in many places the regional players which are fighting against it, they might get them on board if BJP is not able to, or if the NDA is not able to reach, the 272 mark.
Okay, and very briefly then, Karthikeya, let's also touch upon just Karnataka for a bit, about the JDS Congress combined there versus the BJP.
I would say that it is a test of an alliance. Secondly, if the alliance works, they sweep Karnataka. If alliance does not work in South, it does not work in North. So it just goes on to show whether Kurubas and the Gaudas can work together. For me, that's the last line here. If they can work together, they can defeat BJP. If they cannot work together, they will have a problem.
All right, Kartikeya Sharma, a political editor, and Arun Anand, senior journalist. Thanks both for joining us this morning and sharing your thoughts on the second phase of the all-important Lok Sabha elections 2019.